Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard. Today I want to review this tiny battery charger right here. And this is the ToolkitRc M6D dual smart battery charger. And yes, this not only charges one battery, charges two of them, even different batteries, and charges them at the same time. And that's amazing because just look how small the package is, imagine how big the charger will be. And this really fits my needs because I always use like different type of batteries for my drones and even different voltages batteries like 4S, 3S battery, and I need to charge them like when I'm on the go, and I don't want to bring a big charger with me. And just look at this. This is my big battery charger. This is my old one, and yeah, I used to balance charge the batteries, but it's not really the best, and I want to be safe and I want to charge the batteries correctly. And this is cool because it has an AC power supply built inside it, so it's not that big for what it does, but still, look, compared to the packaging, it's like double. But let's open this one and let's see what's inside, because I also see it has a screen, so I can't wait to open it. And here we have the box. It's a nice box, it came a little bit bent up, no problem. It also should come in white or other color, but I have the black one. Yeah, nice box overall. Let's open it. And let's reveal, yeah, the charger is as big as it can get. But look at it. Let's see what else is in the box first. Nice finger groove, and we get USB to USB cable, and that's weird, but yeah, because this only has a USB out, so this is for updating the firmware, I guess, and the USB out here is to charge your device like you have a phone, and that's amazing. We have instruction manual, pretty regular instruction manual, and also very nice of them to put it, because they have a plastic surface is gonna scratch, so they give you a screen protector. Really good and well done, ToolkitRc. And now let's talk about the charger here. You get an LCD color screen. I mean, it's not really important for a charger, but it's good to have. And you control the settings through a scroll wheel with a clicky button, and this is the exit button usually. Then input. You input through the XT60 connector, so you can also use a really big battery if you're on the field. And this takes from 7 to 28 volt input. Then we have the output, like you're charging something and you want to charge your phone or whatever, your remote, you can charge it there. Cooling fan that passes all the way through basically, and there is a really big heatsink inside. And here is the real star of the show. You have dual battery charging capabilities. It takes up to 6S batteries you can charge, and it has a temperature sensor here, but I really never used anything like that. But if you want to use it, you can. And I would have liked to have the option between XT60 and XT30, because I need to use my adapters here, because I only use XT30 basically. I only use micro drones, but still not a super big deal for me. And the balance parts are kind of weird, because I don't know what happens if you mistake the polarity. I never tried and I never will, but remember, always the minus is here, so always check the black wire and plug in accordingly. And also another cool feature is you can, without anything attached, you can plug in your battery, and it's a good battery checker. Turns on, screen is bright, and it tells you everything about the battery. And like this, it tells you the complete voltage and the cell voltage. But if you plug in the input power, it also can tell you the internal resistance of the battery, and it also does it while you're charging, which is very good. You can tell the health status of your batteries. And this thing has a lot of functions actually. I will show you everything right now. So I'm gonna get my power cord and show you. And before I plug it in, I'm gonna show you the power supply I'm using. I put an XT60 here, and this is basically a 24 volt 4 amp powered supply I got from Banggood. It was like 10 bucks. It's small enough so I can fit it in my backpack, and yeah, 24 times 4, it goes like 96 watts, but still it's plenty enough to charge these small batteries, and that's the only batteries I ever gonna charge. And this power supply should be enough even for 5-inch batteries like 6S 1300 milliamps batteries and stuff like that. Just check your wattage and do not exceed what this is rated for, because also look at this cord, it's not really thick, so I will not risk it, but for what I'm using it, it's plenty enough. And also I've seen that ToolkitRc, the same company, makes a really cool and small power supply, and maybe I'm gonna check into it and then see if it's better. Anyway, everything I'm showing in this video is gonna be in the description, and also I'm giving you some special codes and discounts, so really check them out if you're interested, because you're getting a discount and also you're supporting this channel, which is great if you do. Perfect, we are on the main screen where it shows you all the info you need. Now there is no batteries, and this is not a touch screen if you were wondering. There are no batteries, and it shows you 0 volts. It shows you the power supply, 24.74 volts, 0 amps because it's not taking amps, and 0 watt hour because it's not drawing. And the internal temperature is 25.1 Celsius. And if this goes over 40, the fan starts kicking in mildly, and if it goes over 60, it starts blasting air. But regular small battery charging, it never even gets to activate. Stays on 35 Celsius, and it's summer, so guess what it does in winter. If you click, you have your profiles, so you can have quick profiles for your regular batteries. Like I have a 0.6 charge, like for this battery. It doesn't specify 4S or 3S, because when you plug your battery in, it already identifies the voltage and it provides the required amount, which is again very fast, very quick, and it's just no hassle charging. Which on the other charger it was like you have to program every time which battery you want, and man, that's painful. And if you click the channel, it changes channel from this to this. And if you long tap, you get to the menu, the setup. And let's check the input settings. Here you can specify which adapter you're using, so if it's a battery or an adapter. And you can have multiple power supplies saved, so you have different profiles. That's amazing again. So max power 100 watts, like I was telling you, so it doesn't go over that, and it's important because you don't want to draw more than a thing is rated for. Then we get to the security settings, like the internal temperature, external, and the save time is how long a battery can be left for charging. Like some batteries just don't want to take the charge, and it shuts off after 200 minutes. Then you have synchronous modes. Again, this is a dual battery charger, but if for whatever reason you are charging something at 500 watts, this is up to 500 watts, 250, 250. You plug this together and you get 500, but you have to activate synchronous mode on. So both modules work at the same time to charge one battery. Then we have this continuous work option. I don't really know what this means. Maybe you take out a battery and you plug in another one and it starts charging again, I'm assuming. Then you have what to do with work completed, like you can end or trickle charge your battery if you're gonna leave it overnight maybe. Then you have the battery selection, which I was telling you before. Backlight, the power of the backlight. Buzzer tone. Language. Then you can set default settings and you have the serial number. And that's basically it for the setup. Now let's put a battery in and let's charge it. Okay, if you long press these buttons, it checks your battery, it tells you the internal resistance, and you see we have 10 milliohms, I don't know, but it's fine. When it reaches 40, it starts getting old, your battery. This is really fine for this. I mean, it's a new battery. If you click, you can start charging. It tells you automatic, you see, charge. You can charge, discharge, because you can also discharge your batteries, and storage charge. So this charger does almost everything. I mean, it doesn't have quick charge, but I never use it. You just put more amps and it just works. So we're gonna charge these batteries. You can select the end voltage, and I put 4.20 volts, but 4.21 is better, so you're sure your battery is fully charged, and the charge current. You can also select to charge channel 1, channel 2, or dual. Like, I'm gonna plug this in and charge both of them at the same time. They're gonna charge both with the same setting, so 0.6 amps, which is less than 1C for this, but this battery is 300 milliamps, and this is 2C for this, which is fine. You can charge your batteries with twice the voltage, the amps they're supposed to get, but it's better to charge them at less than 1C if you have time. And then, so we get dual, and then we get start. And it tells you, I'm gonna charge the first battery to 12.63 and the second one to 16.84. Okay? And it starts. It tells you the amount of charge here with a cool bar, so you know how much your batteries are charged. And you see how many watts every charge is drawing, and also the settings down here. And we are only drawing 0.7 amps out of 4 we can get out of this charger. And also, as you can see, this battery is super old, and it has 53 microohms internal resistance, which is a lot. Also, you can select between LiPo, lithium HV, which is the high voltage LiPo, lithium iron, and all these other type of batteries. So you really have a lot of choices when it comes to charging batteries. And that's all for this nifty little charger. I'm gonna for sure add this in my backpack, and I'm building, as you may know, the ultimate FPV travel kit. And I started this project a year ago, and I'm building small drones, small gear, small screwdrivers, small soldering irons, so I can start traveling freely. I mean, when the virus is over, of course. But great little charger. And I'm probably making a video on how to update this charger, because I've just checked. I mean, it works perfectly now, so I don't need to update. But I've seen they added the dark mode color scheme, and I'm a fan of that. So in another video I maybe show you how to update it. Until then, as always, you'll find the links in the description below. Like, subscribe, of course, subscribe to the channel, because I've noticed a lot of people that are watching my videos are not subscribed. Starting to rain. And also check out the description down below, because there is like some support links, and I'm creating some shirts. It's not really done yet, it's all work in progress, but hey, visit the website and let me know what do you think about the shirts. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe and happy flying, bye!